real quick, this is my alt channel, and my main channel is in danger every day of getting banned as a result of talking with these amazing people very candidly. So please do me a favor and subscribe down below. Helps me out a lot. Get the hell on it, doggone it. So we were in Phoenix this weekend. We were running the ARCA race out in Phoenix. Awesome track. Easily the coolest track I've ever been on in my entire life. I thought it was going to be terrifying because it's a weird ass track. It's shaped like a damn triangle. And we went out there on old tires and we were fast as shit. I could not believe it. Dude, I put that bitch to the floor. I sailed it into corners. Got a feel for the track. I was passing people left and right in practice. So we didn't put new tires on. We put some scuffs on for qualifying because there's an issue here that people don't understand, and no one thought it was possible. So basically, we were pretty much locked into the race in Phoenix. The only way we could not be is if the top one of the top teams that were above us in provisionals, all they had to do is one car had to qualify on time, which has never ever not happened. Right? They have 4 cars. If only one makes it into the field on time, which has never not happened, then we're locked in. Those 4 cars, all were slower than me and failed to qualify. And that has never fucking happened and it ever happened. And that means that we were not in the race, even though we were fast. We were just not. There was people that were 2 to 3 seconds slower than me a lap. And I want to put this out there. 2 to 3 seconds slower a lap is like an eternity in racing. And they were in the race over me. And there was also another point of contention. There was only 4 provisional spots. Usually there's 8 we would have been in. But it was an ARCA West race. Meaning that the West Series regulars also got 4 provisionals. But they only used 2 or 3 of them. One of the guys, it was required to run 1 lap of qualifying. That's the rule. One of the guys in the West wrecked his car in like the first lap of practice and never ran a lap in qualifying. And they gave him the provisional over me.
Wait, what?
So they bent the rules to give the provisional to somebody else. And it took them an hour to do this. They were in the hauler for an hour instead of 15 minutes, like it usually is. It was an hour. And what probably happened is they saw I was a rookie and I've been loyal to the sport for 1 race now. So they're like, fuck that guy. And I'm not saying it in a negative way. I'm just saying that's probably that they probably weighed their options of who to put in. And they're like, well, this guy's been racing for 2 years or 3 years in the West Series. This guy's been racing for 1 race at Daytona. So we're gonna get away from that guy. And yeah, it was pretty much the worst thing that could have ever happened, and it happened. We had a fast car. It was my 12th lap ever on the track. Another 20, and we would have been another second quicker. We would have been competitive. We would have probably finished in the top 15, maybe better. It'd have been a crazy race, but it didn't pan out, and I had to go home. And it was one of the roughest things I've ever dealt with in my life when it comes to failing. Because when you post that shit online, I didn't even get on social media for a whole 24 hours. Because as soon as I ever talk about it, as soon as I mention it, all those people that want to see me fail, they love it. They fucking they're like masturbating when I fucking fuck up. They're gonna be exhilarated by the fact that I failed and it doesn't matter why. Fuck that guy. And I just didn't really want to deal with it on Friday.
I don't blame you.
So I just turned my phone.
Because you already went through that. No, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I was like, fuck this. I'm tired. I'm just so tired, man.
I was talking about that earlier, actually. These people, and look, every single public figure that puts themselves out there gets this by multiple. It's just not one single person that does what we do doesn't get, the people that fucking hate masturbate to them. It's absolutely wild. And they could be the most beautiful, wonderful people in the world. And some people are just going to absolutely fucking hate them. And it's just these people that are so miserable in their own lives that they have to take that and put that out there and see other people be as miserable as they are. But it sucks, right? You're already in kind of a shitty, vulnerable place. So you don't want to take the time to fucking have to read that shit when you're already down, because of course it's just like, dude, what the fuck?
Dude, yeah, usually, okay, everybody's hot or cold, right? And usually I'm somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
But I'm never susceptible to shit. But when that happened, The Phoenix still had, dude, I had people from every single team coming over to me and shaking my hand and hugging me and be like, dude, I'm sorry. Like big people, big time people were coming over. Wow, this sucks, man. They were like, you ran that car so fast. We were faster. We were 2 seconds faster in that car than the previous year. The guy that was in the same car. We were 2 seconds faster.
The fucking horrendous thing about that is like, what's the point of having qualifying races if you're just going to hand out fucking provisionals to people who are slow?
I get it. I get why. It's just the one thing is, I think that the guy that didn't put a lap in shouldn't have been put in the field over me. That's the only look. The guy that had the 4 provisionals, that's good. That's the rule. He's in the. I get it. I have no quarrels there. It's just that one guy that didn't run a lap and he wrecked his car and totaled it. So I thought we were in. I was so excited. I was fucking on the race. Yeah, we did it. Fuck. I was so excited. And then they start doing the qualifying stuff, and they're in the hauler for an hour, and everybody standing outside waiting was like, "What's going on?" And the team owner is like, "Yeah, we're probably gonna get screwed out of this. If they take too long, we're getting screwed." And then I saw that team pulling out a backup car, a brand new backup car, and I'm like, "Oh no, they didn't run a lap though. That's the rule. You have to run one lap. They didn't run any." And I could not believe it. I could not believe it. They let them. And look, I respect the decision. Obviously, I'm just saying it fucking blows. Like it sucked. So, and what people don't understand is this hurts future sponsorship shit for me. And people could pull out. There's a lot of stuff on the line here, and people don't see the why. They only see the end result. So a sponsor could be like, "Oh, this guy Cody, he races, he CAMELOT, blah blah blah," and they're like, "Oh, but he didn't qualify for Phoenix. Like, I don't want to sponsor that guy. He sucks. He's slow." When that's not the truth. It's just it was a fucking thing. It was a technicality and it sucked. So that's kind of what worries me. And even though the people that are in the sport know we were fast and they understand what happened, people outside of it don't. They don't get it, and it could hurt future sponsor stuff. That's the thing that I have a problem with.